出来。
the cabin features.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Where are you going, ma'am?
PITX terminal?
PITX terminal?
Yeah.
Oh, airport no passenger, ha? Only Taiwan. Where are you from, ma'am?
Korea.
Ah, Korea. Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
But there's a we need I wanted to show you in my hometown. Kuya, Burnham po.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Wow.
How can you drive the bicycle? It cannot even move. There's no space. Drown. It's really deep.
Oh.
The water is really deep. But good thing now they have vest. Before, when I tried that, there's not, like, you don't wear it anymore.
Wow.
I don't want anything right now. Very comfortable.